circle. What are we going to do with it, Christy?
Right. It's our challenge.
I love that.
Cool.
People will like to hear that.
Oh my God, 9 people are waiting.
Remember at Scholar Shop, we pulled out that crazy shirt that had like that, like it was a ship pattern or something.
Do I have
I got it. I have it.
Yeah. And
Do
we
I-
were like, oh, what are we going to do with that?
Is there a way that I can let someone else in first, or do I have to let these people first?
You can admit people one at a time.
I know, but like, so Sarah's not on here.
So is she not controlling the admit?
No. I need to make her a host.
Okay, that's okay.
Should I just let him in and turn off?
I don't know how to get my, well, unmute. Can you hear me yet? No. Can you see me?
We can hear you, Diane. We just can't see you yet.
How do I do that?
So there's a little video icon at the bottom of your screen. If you click that, it should show you.
Now, how's that?
Yep, we can see you now.
You know what? There's something weird in my screen, but trying to adjust. Hello, everyone.
Wow.
Breathe, right?
You're right here. Hi, everyone. All right, let's do this. There's Diane. Okay.
Hi, Diane.
Sarah, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Good. And you're admitting people in the waiting room? Did you hear me? You're
Yep, 1 second. Let me add them in.
Yeah. I know. People are texting me.
They're excited.
Okay, we're going to give them maybe like one.
Yeah, it's taking a minute since there's so many.
No worries.
She's so good.
I'm excited. Should I stand here? I want to do me to put like any stuff in there.
I'm into it.
Let's do your face. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
for sure.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we should just get started. We have
Let's
so
get
much to
started.
cover. Okay.
Let's get this party started.
Hi. Hi. Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Daphne Benziken, and I am the staff. Ooh, can we make sure we're all muted just for now? And welcome to Zoom In on Style. So this is the first event that we've did. And so a couple of months ago, when all of this was, all high and crazy, I realized, let's have a virtual styling event. Sometimes it's really hard for me to get out of bed and get out of my pajamas and my yoga pants. So I decided, let's all come together as a community and just have a chat about fashion and learn about different styles and trends and ways we can actually get out of bed and put a new outfit on and feel good about ourselves, even if it's just to sit in front of our computers all day. And that is kind of how Zoom In on Style was born. And so I'm going to throw it over to Sarah, who's going to tell you a little bit about how to participate in this conversation.
All right. Hi, everybody. So I'm Sarah. So I just first wanted to go over the different ways that you can view this event. So you can view it with speaker view, which will show whoever's talking, or you can do the grid view to see everybody who's in the Zoom event. And then there are different ways that you can interact as well. So you can do reactions, you can raise your hand, or you can talk in chat. So for those on the computer, this should be on the bottom of your screen and you'll see little icons. If not, you want to hit the more button and it'll have 3 dots and you can find it there. If you're on your cell phone, then you want to use the more option too and it'll pop up there. So if you do reactions, it'll pop up with like a little emoticon. Click it and it'll pop up on your video feed. If you do raise hand, it will simply raise your hands. And then for chat, it'll open the text box for everybody in the Zoom call, so you can talk in there. And I'll be looking at it the entire time. So if anyone has any Zoom questions or questions for the brands or our stylist Christy, feel free to put them in there. And then finally, something fun for everybody, if you want to do, is if you hit the little video icon at the bottom of your screen, you choose virtual background. You can change your background if you want, or you can choose filters and add a filter to yourself as well. So that's all I have. Back to you, Daphne.
Oh. All right, thank you. And so now I want to introduce my friend and our stylist for the evening, Kristi Pinkham. Hi. So she is freelance wardrobe stylist for commercial and fashion photography. Some of her previous clients include JBL, Allen Edmonds, Adidas, Online Vogue Italia, to name a few, Budweiser. So she's very talented. I'm so excited that she's here. And I love the way that she thinks about style. She thinks everyone has a personal style that shows their authenticity and who they are through what they're wearing, but also allows them to have a fearlessness in when it comes to trying new things or trying new trends. And she loves mixing vintage and new, and also loves picking trendy pieces to put along with something that's been in your closet for years. So I love that about you, and I'm so thankful that you're here, and I'm so excited. She's put some really great looks together. And then we also have Tammy here from Vintage Assassin. She's also going to help us do some styling, and you'll see Jessica from Mount Indigo and a little bit, and all the other female founders that are represented in these styles are online virtually. So like Sarah said, we love conversations and questions. If you have any questions on any pieces, feel free to raise your hand, type it in the chat. And as we go through the outfits, like we'll be calling on the founders to tell us a little bit about their story and about the pieces involved and what they like about them, anything like that. And once again, this is all about conversation, so we don't want to hog the whole conversation here. So let's take it away with homey looks.
Yes. So we're starting with homey holidays. That's what she called it, which I love, which is crazy. It's like 2 weeks away.
Yes.
Thanksgiving. So with these looks, we're going to feature pieces from Shop Descendant, and we have
DAPH.
And DAPH, yes. So should we show Jessica first? Oh my gosh, show her first. Because we have a real life model here. So you want to talk about your
Okay, yeah. So these are my Alpaca Joggers, and this is the shadow gray colorway. These are made from alpaca fleece, which is sustainably collected in Peru. And it's super breathable, very high quality, and just really comfortable. I mean, what do you think, Jess? Are you comfortable?
I love these, and I love that they have a good like taper at the bottom, so you can wear them with all different fun shoes, and
I
they
love
kind of
that-
bunch up at the bottom.
Right, and I always like think of, you think of joggers as maybe like loungewear, but I like how you dress.
These are very elevated though, like
Very
elevated
elevated, yeah.
loungewear 2020.
Right.
You were right on it.
Yeah. And then we have a Descendant Sweater. Julia, are you on here? Do you want to talk a little bit about your brand and the sweater here?
Hi, yeah, I am here. Love those joggers, by the way. I feel like I need them because I have the sweater.
Perfect outfit.
And that outfit is calling my name. I'm Julia. I own Descendant. It's in Webster Groves. We sell clothing and accessories mainly. We sell a mix of modern and vintage, but yeah, our philosophy is we really like timeless styles, but we like to have a little bit of fun too. And that's usually where our vintage comes in. This sweater is one of our favorites this season. It's actually from this brand called French that has a lot of French inspired pieces. It's like a chunky knit, super soft. Yeah, I love it so much. It's super cute, like tucked in. It's just cozy. We've also loved like just tying it over your shoulders. But yeah, it's one of our favorite pieces. Happy to be with those cool joggers.
I know. I liked how this was like, this look is just tonal. Like, so
Yeah.
the pieces work together with the different tones and shades. And then the heels that I just happen to have are just like a dark charcoal
Can we see those?
heel.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. That instantly elevates it, right?
I know. I would have never thought to mix these together, and I can't stop like looking at what a cute combo they
Oh,
are that
so
you put
cute.
together.
Or I also grabbed, which is something that could totally, and these are just shoes from my closet, but like just like a flat heel would go with it too and make it feel a little bit more casual.
Yeah.
But these still feel a little fancy. They're
Yeah.
satin,
And then you've got awesome jewelry on, right?
Yeah. Yes,
So we've
so
got some
jewelry.
pieces from Mahnal. And there's Shava. Do you want to talk a little about you and all these awesome pieces?
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so it looks like she's got on the Addis cuff bangle and two pieces that are actually from the spring 2021 collection. So it hasn't released yet, although we are doing a secret sale. So if you join that secret sale, you'll get access to that at a discount before it launches next year. And it looks like you're also wearing the vine earrings, the vine hoops, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's one of the other pieces that are also from the new collection. So you've got some real goodies on right now.
I know. I love
I layered
them.
her up. What I love about the
And I love how that's layered.
I didn't know. Can I hop in?
Yeah.
Sorry. What I was gonna say is what I love about her pieces too is that they just can go with anything. I mean, they're like, to me, these are like everyday bangles, you know, and the earrings are as well.
Totally.
So, but with this look, they feel they elevate it as well.
Right. I mean, I think it's so fun that we can take like this cozy outfit and like make it feel so like party ready with just,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
would
the
wear that
heels
too.
and, you know, it's like
Yeah.
the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
Hey guys, so we actually have a question. We were wondering, are the shoes from Descendant that she's wearing?
They're mine.
Okay.
Examples to show.
They're awesome shoes. though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
Footwear, I'm gonna Poshmark them.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to bring it?
Oh, yeah,
this
let's bring
look? All right.
in
So we have
our
Homey
model.
Holidays look number 2.
Yeah. So let's see. What do we have here? These are from Descendant as well. These
Oh yeah, these
They're
are
like-
awesome.
how would you describe them, Julia? They're like a
They're like a wide leg sailor pant. They're from this brand, Tribe Alive. It's all ethically made in Guatemala by women. And these also just, yeah, they're super high quality. They're so flattering. They're so high waisted. I think they're like a 13-inch rise. And yeah, they just look great on everybody's butt.
Yeah. Aren't all these pieces yours, right?
Oh yeah, the top is from us too. Oh my god, perfect. Yep. It's like a sweater knit, short sleeve. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this, we could talk to Teresa.
Yes, Teresa. Are you out there? I know I saw you. Where are you? There you are. Hi.
This I need in my life.
Let's talk about this.
That is that's from my Voyager line, and it is carved wood in the shape of an antler with brass and veg tan leather. Yeah, I love that one. I love, especially now for the season with chunky sweaters, you know, throwing a long necklace.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit more about Balthazar Jewels.
My line is really about my world travels and living abroad for 6 years and modeling and falling in love with jewelry design and just sort of revisiting all the places I've lived and putting that in my work. You know, I have 5 kids, so I can't really travel that much anymore. So I like to travel through my work. So I just find materials from all over the world and make them wearable, effortless.
That's for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then do you want to throw on that scarf?
Yeah, and I was also thinking you're gonna grab
Yeah,
a
for
ring
sure.
that we could show them too.
Yeah.
So we could totally. So this is yours.
This is mine.
Yeah.
This is the Alpaca Shawl. So it's a double-sided. It's alpaca, 100% baby. So it's super warm, breathable. I love the color combinations
You
here.
know, it's just so like
Super
pleasant,
soft. Yes,
isn't it?
It's like soothing,
Like,
right?
Yeah, this palette is so pretty.
Yeah, and I think it goes with the necklace on or without it, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to show those rings?
Oh yeah. Let's see. We have, I think, just one ring. Here, do you want to be the hand model?
Yes. This is a
Um,
Mahnal ring.
Yeah. Love it. So that's just
What do we have
another-
here, Shava?
So that is the Grand Crater Ring. That's the Grand Crater Ring. And that one's actually named Crater Ring after the moon. So it has a really kind of like textured, hammered surface on the top of it. And it's kind of inspired by like a signet ring, but it gives it a little more interest, something that you can wear. That's a really good everyday ring. That one you can pair, I like to wear that with like little stackers, and because it's yellow brass, I didn't mention this before, but because it's yellow brass, it pairs really nicely with silver also. So if you like to do like a mixed metal, or if you like to mix wood, for example, like with one of Teresa's pieces, it looks really nice together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's me because I can never decide. I
I
mix
know.
metals all the
I'm
time.
always scared of mixing metals though, but I guess it
I think
works,
it
right?
works. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I was going to show these as well, or just another one of her pieces that you could throw in. Can you
Yeah.
even see these? Do I need to,
You need to zoom in. There's the camera.
can you guys see those? Aren't those so cool?
What are those, Shava?
Yeah, those are the Kundalini earrings. So those are another good one. They're like really simple, really clean design, but again, something kind of interesting that you haven't, a simple design that you haven't seen repeated a bunch of times. So I really like those. It's kind of like an everyday piece, and you can also dress it up as well.
Yeah, for
Awesome.
sure. I love these.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, moving on. So what are we moving on to next?
So we were going to talk a little bit about mixing vintage and new, which is my favorite because I just think it's so fun to just have just the one-of-a-kind treasures that nobody else will have.
Yes.
That's probably why my closet's
You're a treasure
overflowing.
hunter.
But yeah, just to find those pieces that you hang on to that will work with new things and blend well. So that is where Tammy comes in to talk
Yes.
about Assassin Vintage
So
and all her treasures.
yeah, Christy and I totally share that passion. And actually, my business partner Kay and I and Christy, we all met each other at Anthropology, and we found that combined passion for like vintage, and it's like one of a kind, kind of like special feeling where you get like different kind of patterns and textures, and just the way that they put together outfits back then and the detail to them. They're like one of a kind pieces, but then when you mix them with like a modern wardrobe, that's like where the joy comes in,
Right.
because it's like a one of a kind look. Nobody's sporting that anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's what we love to do.
And patterns and prints that you don't see that much anymore.
Exactly. Like
this.
where are you finding polyester, like with this kind of print, you know? But then you pair it with like a pop of color. You know, these are like J. Crew, you know, low wool tights and some modern day shoes. And suddenly you're looking, I don't know.
Fly, like Dianne.
Oh, fly. Thank you, Christy.
Let's show another polyester shirt. Here, this one. Oh, we're just putting it on there?
yeah. What about
sorry.
that look?
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess
All right,
talk about this.
we're gonna wheel her in.
Wheel her
Here she
in.
comes.
This is vintage and new, and also metallics we're going to talk about. But yeah, go ahead.
So these are two pieces that Kay and I found, and this is a vintage lace blouse. But when you look at it, you think, you know, it is really pretty timeless, and that you could absolutely pair with like some high-waisted denim. But what we did here is, whoops.
Oh, sorry, that was.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll get it.
So we paired it with a modern day skirt, and then the little sweater over it is also vintage, but again, it has a timelessness that just works when you pair it with something from your modern closet.
Yeah, and this is so fun to me because like at first glance, I mean, if you look close, there's a lot going on, but when you take it all in, it works. But the texture with the sequins, the texture with the lace, and then this, you can't tell, but it's like an embossed velvet.
Exactly.
So,
and I think I was just going to say, it kind of goes along with the idea of the tonal outfits, like the first one with the joggers and the second one with the neutral palette. And this is a black palette, but it's also like tonal, so you can mix and match a lot of the textures.
Yeah, totally.
And the skirt. So this is all fast and vintage, right? And then we have the Klarity Lifestyle skirt. So I think I saw Amy pop on. I don't know where she is. Amy? I have another pen.
I love that.
Hi.
Hi.
My work. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, skirt is about Klarity Lifestyle.
Klarity Lifestyle. Everything is made in St. Louis and handmade by local seamstresses. My studio's in the Central West End. And this fabric I actually found in LA. I find small remnant fabrics. I can only make maybe like 2 or 3 of something. And I love that fabric because of the texture. You can feel it when you touch it. So it's like a velvet texture, but yet on a different juxtaposed cotton. So it's a really cool mix of different textures. And I love the pattern. So.
I love the pattern so much.
Yeah.
It looks like cranes, doesn't it?
Yeah, but you know what I really love about it is it's textured, but it's just still so like soft and movable. Like you're not, you know, sometimes these kind of textures are just stiff, and this one is like luxurious and like really wearable.
Yeah, one of my number one things is to make sure everything's comfortable. Because if you're not comfortable in it, you probably won't look that great because you'll look uncomfortable.
Really true.
Like I'll just go to bed. Well, no, we don't have this here, but I feel like I would probably pair this for like winter with a tight and a boot, or a high boot and no tights.
Yep.
So or heels, right?
Yeah.
Yep. You could do a lot. Yeah.
So
Love this so much.
Did you bring in this guy?
Yeah.
A girl.
We'll wheel her back.
Okay.
Here we go. So speaking of interesting,
So I guess this is another example of kind of mixing something that's vintage with totally cool modern. So this is, of course, polyester printed. I mean, where are you going to find like a girl with a hat on like this? It's so cool.
I love it. It looks like Gucci to me. You know what I mean? It's like stuff that now people are kind of recreating. These
Very
funky
much.
prints, but
Totally.
this is the OG.
And I'm in love with mixing this necklace here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I'm like, look, that would go perfectly.
I mean, it's so cool.
And this is another Balthazar. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is this a special stone, Teresa?
Yes, it's agate.
Agate. It's really beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And how this mixes, this is so like versatile and modern. I'm in love with your jewelry. It is so cool. And it just pops the whole outfit.
Yeah.
And even though this is all like new and vintage and modern, it just works.
Yeah. And these are from Descendant, these jeans. So And if I had a shoe, I would probably, just to balance it out, put more of a modern stiletto even, or heel, you know?
Yeah, or those mules in the beginning.
Or the mules. Yeah.
Love it.
I think that would work. Not really, those main
Yeah,
dresses.
those. Yeah, that's not wearing. Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah, the gray mules.
Super cute.
Yeah.
What's next? Maybe some metallics?
Yeah, so. Oh, you know what? What did I want to put the.
Oh, this one with the, oh, we dressed her out.
We dressed her out. That's cool to
But
show
you tell
though.
them about it.
Yeah, so here, this is another vintage. What did we put this with? Do you remember?
Yes, the homey holiday.
Oh yeah, that camo.
Yes.
This t-shirt I love. I feel like, so stuff like this that
And the
Julia's store is amazing for is like staples in your closet that you need to have. So something like this color, it's just so good to have that you can dress up or down and layer. So I even love this. I took it off.
Absolutely.
But under this, I feel like a leopard coat is a staple too. To me it is.
So tell us
It's
about
a
like,
neutral.
animal
It is,
print.
right?
What do you think about animal print as a neutral? I've heard that's a thing now. I don't know. Sometimes it is. What do you think?
To me it's a thing for sure. Right? Do you agree, Tammy?
Well, I think it's a neutral because of the way, like, just you can do it with a stripe, you can do it with like a check, you can do it's like the way that the pattern is. It's a lot. It's really versatile.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, you know what? We could even bring in and talk to Dianne about her hat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hat with one of these.
I would love that.
What hats do you have to show us, Dianne? I know you're on here. I heard you earlier. Where should she end up meeting herself? I don't know.
Really quick, can I show you guys this too? I love this too. This is another assassin vintage.
So
piece.
what do you wear
Hers.
that with?
I mean, I would wear that with
Your homey Thanksgiving.
this homey. Yeah, look at this palette. It's really pretty, right?
Yes, I like that.
And then we did have like a oh, grab that fur. It's like a little cardigan. That's something that could just dress it up. Sorry, I'm just holding these things. But you get the idea, right? Yeah, that's something that we didn't even piece together, but I love that. Like the colors together.
All right, what's next? I don't know if Diane's on there.
Am I on now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, oh, there you are. Hi, Dianne.
Oh, okay. What about this little number, perhaps, with something like that? You know, the Fedora Panama hat is still really popular in the 100% wool, and just a little pizzazz to it can add to any casual outfit. Or this is the latest type of hat with just a little bling on it. I know I like to have a little bling. You know, you just have to be seen and noticed sometimes.
You always have such good nails.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a halo headband fascinator, which Princess Kate is the one who popularized the halo headband, which is a little bit wider. And of course, I just accentuated it a little bit better than what she's used to wearing. And you know, along with that, you can always add a mask of some kind. This is a velvet that has satin ribbon in it, and it's very comfortable, has a third layer of interfacing in it. And if you really want to get fancy, you know, you could do this with all the sequins and you rub it and it changes colors. But you know, we're going to be wearing masks for a long time. And sometimes you lose your identity when you're wearing just a plain, one of those hospital type masks. And so to jazz up things a little bit, sometimes you want to just be a little unique and wear something that's a little bit different. Besides, on the holidays, you're going to be wanting to go out to dinner once in a while and dress up, don't you think? Just a little bit. So I have holiday ones, little holiday thing here, or oh, this is a little fun one. It's got some puppy dogs on it with some snow hats, Christmas hats. But you'd be amazed how much of a conversation piece they are, and they just kind of make you feel better during these drab days when we just have a lot of doom and gloom, and we just have to get over that and get out, you know, and do things. So
And you make everything yourself, right?
Pardon?
You make everything yourself, right?
Yes, I do. Yes, these are all handmade. Now, this is a neat little Christmas thing. It's kind of a lacy fabric on here. I don't know if you can see it. And I've lined it with something that's softer a little crepe, and then of course then it has the interfacing in between, but it has a little bit of bling in the holly berries, and it's kind of cute too. So you can have fun with things, and then if you really want to go wild, you know, you go with all the sequins like this.
Ooh,
This big bow. So maybe that's for something for New Year's Eve. Or the little bangles here that change colors, you know?
Diane, can you turn off your background? Because like I can't see the masks that well.
Oh, you can't?
I can only see them a little bit. It's covering your face too.
Oh, really? I don't know what they're.
Right?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. I can see you now.
Okay, can you see this now?
Oh my gosh. Show us a couple more of those masks because I didn't see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, see, and this one is that rub kind of thing. You can make a design in here if you wanted to add a heart or something. And here's one with just this is a crepe fabric with satin backing. So it's very comfortable, and a little horsehair here on the side.
Yeah.
See that? And here's one with some bling.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I love that.
Good for New Year's Eve.
All one of a kind, right?
Well, mostly, yes. I don't like to do anything duplicate. Now, here's a bright color, you know, in the blues. And if you like red, catch out this red.
And then do you have like masks that match your hats?
Of course, yes. I can make anything that you want. So, of course, when I go out and if I wear a hat, I'm going to have to wear a mask that goes with it. I mean, why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's one. I like the satin because it's nice and soft against your face, but it's also very protective, you know, so you can add a little flair to it and make it different. Here's one with some sequins on it too, for nighttime, of course. And if you're a guy maybe and you just want to jazz up a little bit for the holidays, here's one that's got some gold Christmas trees on it. So it's fun, and I think that, you know, like I said, sometimes we want to feel better about ourselves, and if you dress up and put makeup on and just kind of go out and wear a mask and somebody says, "Oh, isn't that cute? You look great," you know, doesn't that make you feel better?
Yeah.
So that's kind of my my way of challenging the life that we have right now.
Right, just roll with it. You know, why not stand out? Well, thank you so much for sharing all of that. And I think we're ready for our next look over here. Just 1 second, final touches.
Yeah. Okay, well, I can fix it on camera.
What do you call this look, Christy?
What do I call this look?
Bring it over here, they can't see.
This is just like fun day out, right?
Yeah.
Or night out. This I just had fun. So for me, this styling wise, this is just, it's always a fun challenge, and this was something like different than I've done before, because taking all these different brands that are like different aesthetics and piecing together was a fun challenge. So we started out with kind of some themes,
Right.
but I think when I saw all the pieces together, I just had fun and kind of broke the themes, and we just put pieces.
No rules.
No rules. Put looks together. So this, we could have Jessica talk about.
Yes,
this.
Sure. So this is Mount Indigo, and really, you know, it all starts kind of with our denim jackets. These are all upcycled denim jackets, and I find each of them individually. I'm trying to promote sustainable fashion, so they're all Gap and Levi's, which are our classic beloved denim brands, and then I print fun statements on the back that encourage sustainable fashion and just kind of spreading awareness about it. So this one says, "Please recycle." We've got some other fun ones as well, and then, you know, even if you don't care about saving the planet, which I hope that you do, everyone always cares about whether things are Instagrammable or not. So we had to make a shirt that said, "Keep the planet Instagrammable." Just as like a little fun reminder that we all need to think about, you know, what we're doing and how it affects the planet. And that goes for fashion too, because it's definitely one of those industries that we know has a lot of impacts. So this is just kind of like my fun way of encouraging sustainable fashion, but through our upcycled denim jackets and statement tees.
Yeah.
And then you can pair them. It's kind of fun because with t-shirts and statement tees, you can kind of pair it with anything.
Yeah, I would have never thought to pair it with this skirt, which is by Klarity. So Amy, do you want to give a little bit of insight about this fabric?
Hi, yes. So it's a faux suede because Klarity Lifestyle is a vegan brand. We don't kill any animals. So it feels just like suede though. It feels really nice when you rub your hand on it. And then it has a nice floral print for the winter. So it has some oranges. I love orange and red and pink together. So it also comes in blue, purple, and green. And it fits really nice. It's a good fit. It's a zippered skirt, and it goes with a lot, just with all the different colors going on. And you can pretty much wear it 3 seasons, you know, depending on what you're pairing it with.
Yeah, I like that. And then Teresa, you want to give us a little bit of insight on this awesome necklace? I kind of want to take it off and show her. You want to do that?
Sure. See, where am I?
Here you are.
So it's like this really fun.
One of my one-of-a-kind pieces from my film collection, all vintage components, found treasure hunting, and I believe it's a J. Crew chunky vintage necklace paired with a either Monet and then a vintage brooch, and I just sort of wrapped it and caged it and hung it from those chains, and I really love that one. It's fun. You can wear it, dress it up, dress it down with a sweater, a turtleneck, t-shirt, tank top, black dress.
You can wear that one every day.
Jacket.
I feel like it's also one of those fun, funky things that are almost considered a neutral, but you could like pair with anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I picked it up, Teresa was like, I'm going to be sad when this one sells because I know you like it so much.
Look how it instantly makes this so fun.
Yeah.
So great. And I think like a big trend right now is like a lot of, you know, really beat up t-shirts and pieces like that. And I feel like this would go gorgeous with like any kind of t-shirt, but then go elegantly with like a beautiful black dress and like ramp it way up.
Yeah.
So I love it.
And then we could just switch out really quick. The jean jacket, this is Ardently, right? So this goes really pretty. It's like if you can tell, it's like a lilac, right?
Yeah.
It's like a pretty.
And I don't know, is Teresa
lilac.
out there from Ardently?
Hi, I am. Hello, everybody. I'm Tracy Sully. I'm the owner of Ardently. I just opened in July down on Cherokee Street. Our focus is sustainability. So we source clothing that is either sustainable by material or design, so more on the capsule wardrobe side. And then 85% of our merchandise is made with the natural or recycled fiber. So we really, really want to make sustainability approachable for all. So we stick to more functional pieces. And this cardigan is from a brand called Vero Moda. They're Danish, and they're very focused on recycled fibers. So that is a recycled polyester. And they do an excellent job with their textures as well. So, yeah, that's a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's so soft.
It almost feels like slub-like. It's like that slub cotton.
It's so soft.
Cozy.
Yeah.
It's like a blanket.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, Tammy.
Yeah, speaking of Ardently, this is.
Oh yes, we've got another
Another one
Ardently piece with Klarity. And is this you?
No.
Is this Descendant? I don't remember.
This is Descendant, I think, right, Julia? This jacket?
I don't think so. I don't
It
know where
was
that
in the
is.
bag. It was
Oh,
with
it was?
the
Okay.
She can tell
Okay.
that.
I love this jacket. This jacket to me is something you can wear with everything.
It's really good. It's like linen and it's got those pockets, it's long. It's great. I wear mine all the time.
And I like it because you can easily ruche the sleeves and like keep them up. And this skirt.
Yeah, Amy, tell us about this skirt. I love this material.
This material's amazing. When I saw
It's
it, I'm
also
like,
in
"Ooh,
leggings.
what's that?"
Leggings.
I love that skirt. I love that material, that fabric also. I call it the Chanel fabric because it just looks so rich to me. And it's cool because it's a faux fur with a cap over it, and it stretches. So it's really comfortable to wear. So that's why I made tights and a skirt out of it. You look great in that.
I love it. This print is just amazing. And this is kind of like a print mix because this has a muted pattern, but with a stripe, it's great.
Yeah, it's really versatile. And it also comes in like a cocoa color, like a light brown too, which is fun.
And the leggings.
And the leggings. Nice.
These leggings.
I love those.
Yeah, and the leggings too. I only put it on one side because otherwise it would wear it out. You know, you kind of need more of a sturdy fabric on the back side where you sit down.
Yeah.
But it looks really cool because when you're walking up, everybody's kind of trying to see what's going on. So it's kind of little panels of mirrors. And so it reflects the light and kind of moves while you're walking towards somebody.
I love these.
So,
I think it would go awesome with just, you know, like a chunky sweater. Yes.
But chunky
Yeah.
sweater. We were talking about.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have so many fun options. A t-shirt.
T-shirt.
We had like a cardigan.
I love
that
this,
has a
like,
matching
how
Look at that.
mixing just like casual and like fancy is like getting more and more in, especially right now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. You just gotta try it. I'll never know until you try it, right? Try mixing it together. So, and then show them your earrings.
Oh,
These are
yes.
another Mahnal piece.
And I'm gonna tell you that these are so beautiful,
those
but
are-
they are so light. I can barely feel them on my ears, which is awesome.
Those are Balthazar, right? Teresa, are those yours? Can you see them?
I cannot see them.
Do you want to take them off?
Oh, sure. Let me take them off. Here you go.
Are those the ones with the coral at the bottom?
Yes.
Oh, yes, those are mine. Yeah, so those have, those are just brass with little, they're asymmetrical, and they have some coral, vintage coral at the bottom. Yeah, I love those too.
I love how they're wrapped. I mean, you can see how it's just delicately wrapped around there.
Yeah, and then the
So
last
pretty.
piece is the Ardently turtleneck, which has some accent sleeves too. Like
Yeah,
Teresa,
let me
can you
take it
share
off.
a little bit about that?
Yeah, so everybody loves the quintessential stripe. It's key to any capsule wardrobe. And the sleeve, it's made of cotton, and so it's easily wearable, washable, minimal shrink, if any. Mine didn't shrink, so that's always good when cotton doesn't shrink. But yeah, so it's a great capsule piece.
And I'm gonna say I love it because it's nice and long, and sometimes it's really hard to find things that are long, but the way that it's made, if they are too long on you, I mean, easily just get a little more ruching at the bottom.
And show them how long it is. Like untuck it.
Oh, sure.
Because this is just great to just have with black leggings or denim. It's a really good length.
And it even goes with those tights you came here with, right?
I do. Tammy knows.
cute.
I always get shy with like I'm mixing bold colors, but that works.
That's a staple for me for sure. Is like every color type.
Really? I know. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is
Oh, what
another
are you
necklace. Look
adding?
at this.
So yeah, we switched up the earrings. So instead of the earrings, this could also work too. This is
Zoom
another
in
Balthazar.
So,
Zoom in.
can you guys see this okay?
Yeah, that's another one of a kind piece. It's got a vintage Monet butterfly, and it's woven elk, woven leather with a chain sort of draped over a double terminated crystal. Yeah, that's another one that I really love. One of a
I
kind.
love it. Love it. And again, sometimes I feel like statement necklaces can have a lot of weight, and this is just really wearable. I love it. Okay, put this one right here.
So
Fantastic.
Alpha change. Okay.
yeah, this is just a piece by itself that we love. We're just
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like
a Klarity piece too.
Yes. This fabric is awesome all the way around. 360. And this has got like a really nice stretch to it. It's like a faux velvet, like it's kind of like a light velvet.
Yeah, it's a velvet fabric with a pattern on it. And I love the way that it shimmers a little bit, and it runs up and down, so it actually lengthens your body when you're wearing it, which is why I made the leggings also. So, you know, because it's so comfortable, but yet it still looks really dressy and fancy, but it stretches, and it's just a nice piece for a party, or if you just want to be a little festive for the holidays.
I love it so much. I love that.
All right, so as always, Sarah, do you have any questions out there, or should we just like keep talking?
So far, we don't have any questions, but I mean, if anyone has anything, you can raise your hands. I can unmute you if you guys want to ask something.
Yeah, for sure. And then, I mean, like, what other questions? Like, I always struggle. I mean, today we showed a lot of basics, right? But what do you think about like trends? You know, like what's trendy?
Yes,
now? I know you have a different thought on that. Like, what is the color of the year or something? You know, and tell us about your perspective on trends.
Okay, well, to be honest, I'm not the biggest trend follower.
But look how awesome she looks. Like,
things.
I think you're pretty trendy right now.
Well, I guess that works out. I think they are always changing, so it's really hard to keep up with, right?
Mhm.
By the time you catch on to a trend or try it, it changes. So I feel like I just have like finding my groove as I've gotten older of what is best me, like my most authentic self, but also like having the freedom to switch it up, not being boxed to like, I can only wear these kinds of things, these kinds of pieces. This is my style. Like, I'm the type that I love different. I like different themes, different, you know, like for example, this, I usually dress really colorfully. Like I don't have a lot of black in my closet. I love color so much, but I was drawn to this just because I liked the set. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start doing some neutrals.
Yeah.
And it felt seasonal to me too.
I feel like, I don't know, because like since I joined fashion, I always, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel this pressure that I always have to dress fashionably. And like, look at what I'm wearing, you know, like, and I just feel like if I feel good in it, then, you know, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just because I'm in fashion, I don't have to be wearing.
Well, plus it's so funny because I feel like so many people that work in fashion are the people that wear like all black. You know, so it's like, because you're showing your creativity through your work as opposed through what you're wearing necessarily sometimes every day.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you wear something and it sparks joy, then you are so comfortable and you can just own it and then have the freedom to have some creativity. Like when I first saw this skirt, I'm like, oh, I love it. And now I just feel like it's natural on me. It's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Something I was going to talk about too, is
Yeah.
just kind of like, but as we were talking, I was thinking about just like organizing things in my closet, within my closet. What helps me too, in when I'm building an outfit, is just how it's laid out in my closet. So as I was even grabbing my shoes and grabbing different things here, I was thinking about what helps me in building it. I have found a groove in dividing my closet into their own, like, I've got all my blouses together, I've got all my skirts, all my sweaters, but within those categories, they're all color-coded.
Oh.
So I don't know how you guys, do you?
Really?
I was going to ask, that's something I struggle with, is like editing my closet, keeping it organized, like knowing what to keep and what to get rid of and all of that.
It's constant. It's also like not being too attached to things.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, so how do you, as a stylist, you're probably always bringing
Are
in
you
new
a
clothes.
hoarder?
So how do you, I'm like a clothes hoarder too, so it's like, if my husband's here, he's probably like, oh my God, take her to get help. But it's like, what do you do? If you, yeah.
He puts up with a lot.
So like, how long do you keep a piece? Like, when do you know it's time to donate?
Oh,
That's
what
a
do I
hard
know?
one.
That is a hard one. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten better with it. But speaking of sparking joy, what was that? What was her name? Marie
Kondo.
Yeah, didn't she do a thing like if it didn't spark joy within like
What if
a-
everything sparks joy?
I know, I bet a
Or
lot
it's like,
of
it's
things
sparked joy before and I'm attached to that memory.
Yeah.
That's a lot with me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, just keep it, you know, it's a memory.
I think also the biggest things for me with thinking of like all the vintage pieces I have is just like what can I really not find again? You know, if there's something that is just feels redundant in your closet, redundant in the world too. Like for me, that's just like it's okay. Like, move on.
Yeah.
You know?
But if it's so unique.
If it's so unique.
Or,
yeah.
I think one thing too is as a collector of vintage for, you know, like 30 years, I feel like, you know, there are some things in my closet that are really special, but I know that I don't have the same style or the same love as I did even 5 years ago. So I need to allow myself that kind of freedom to say, you know, that was it now, and I'm going to pass it on, and somebody else can enjoy it and maybe find joy in styling it.
Totally.
And challenge yourself to try different things.
Exactly.
Yeah, different ways of dressing yourself that you haven't before.
Right, and allow yourself to give that up.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So, oh yeah, Sarah.
So yeah, can we see more of like the lazy fancy looks?
Oh, lazy
Yes.
fancy.
We really love those. I think those are great.
We forgot to show this purse, that is just incredible. Because I wanted to put it with, again, our awesome, this color, just obsessed with.
So what is this color even called? I see it everywhere. I
It's a
love
light
it.
camel, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Tan?
Tan camel. So what would you wear this? Because sometimes I feel like this is kind of fancy, you know, and this is very casual, but it works, right? Like what would I wear on top of this?
And let's even pull those pants out again. And look at this together. Right? Like
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
And then something like with Ardently, where does that sweater go? There, that like lilac one. I don't know if it'd be the right color, but I'm curious if that even is in different colors. Because something like that over it, layered, would be great.
Even with the
I
red.
mean, it could even work.
Interesting.
Does that come in other colors?
Teresa.
No, just the lavender.
Lavender.
There
So
you go.
soft. But still,
Yeah.
I think it works.
It totally
What do you
does.
think?
I think it does.
All right, so more lazy, elevated lounger, I like to call it.
While you guys are looking for that, Christy, we were just wondering, how do you start an outfit? Like, what do you start with? Like shoes, the top, bottom?
Shoes, the top. That's a good question.
What do I start with? I feel like I start with probably the top. Probably the top. And if there's like a pattern that I really like, well, yeah, it's like I don't have a lot of pattern pants, but I'm thinking
What about these?
that I would start with the top. I know, show those. Those are
yes.
So like, okay, this is kind of like loungy. What would we match with this? That. Clarity pants.
I mean, you could totally do this, but then this would be awesome to throw over
This is a
too,
whole
with
clarity outfit.
with a t-shirt.
Yes. Can we
With a
even throw one of your
t-shirt.
t-shirts, Jess, maybe?
Oh, like a black
don't know.
one, do you think?
Oh, wow. Oh, that looks awesome.
I'm loving the fit.
I feel like you start with a thing that's made probably like what is the most statement to you.
Stand out piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And build around it.
Cool.
So that would be
But
pants.
would this be considered a lounge wear? Lazy, I guess is what they said.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
these
think so
pants
too,
jackets
but
you
you
could wear
definitely
anywhere.
elevated with this. Tell us about this, Amy. I love this.
That's the Sweetheart jacket, and I love it because it looks very professional if you're on a Zoom business call, but yet it's also so comfortable. And you can see the texture of the fabric if you get closer. It looks kind of reptilian. And then the back of it actually goes in, so it's fitted in the back, so it doesn't look big and bulky on your body. So it has a very feminine cut. So it looks very professional, but yet very feminine at the same time.
Let's see. I tried this on when I went over to pick this up.
Yeah, and when you walk, do like a little turn, because when you walk and it kind of flares out at the bottom, it's just super cute. That's why I call it the Sweetheart coat.
It's super soft.
Yeah.
I like this because it doesn't feel like I'm wearing like a bag or anything.
Right. It still shows your shape and your waistline, which is why it's designed
The
that way.
black looks really good on you.
Thanks. All right. What else? Any other questions? Do we have another lazy outfit somewhere we can put together, or
This is pretty. We didn't talk about this.
yeah,
Everly, is this Ardently?
Ardently and Clarity.
Yeah. So this is a really pretty. Do you want to talk about this dress?
Teresa.
Yeah, so that dress, I really like that dress, and I think it's a multi-seasonal dress. It's so good to layer, and navy is also such a great color to carry through all seasons. So that could be layered anyway. I feel like it would be a stylist's dream to put everything together to make it more for cold weather, and then in the summertime wear it by itself with some sandals. So that's part of what makes it such a sustainable piece, is that it's so lasting through the seasons.
I love this elastic sleeves too. The sleeves.
Awesome. So do we have any more questions? Because otherwise I think it's time to get to our giveaways, which I know a lot of people are excited for. Sarah?
Yep, we don't have any more questions. So if you guys want to start with the giveaways, that'd be great.
I know a lot of people on here. So. All right. So let's start. All right, Christy, you're picking the first one.
Okay.
We're starting with giving away a handmade mask by Hats by Dianne, and I know she showed us it earlier. And so to claim your prizes, please DM us on Instagram or send us an email at team@shopdaph.com so we can figure out how to send it to you and get you your prize. All right, here we go. Can you figure it?
Oh, Nicole.
Goddamn, Carmen, you look beautiful today.
All right, it wasn't rigged, okay? Next, we have a $20 Mahnal gift.
All you ladies look beautiful too, but Carmen.
What?
He's gone. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Am I picking again?
Oh, Jess, you pick this one. We have 7 prizes. You're gonna have to pick twice. $20 Mahnal gift card.
Suzanne Sierra.
Ooh, Suzanne. Okay, next we have, yes, you're next. We have the tank from Mount Indigo.
Woo!
I know, but
Should we show it? Is it here?
yeah, I think it's in there.
Okay. It's blue.
Oh my God, repick.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my bins.
Shlomit Twersky, are you here? Okay, well, I don't know. Should we repick it?
Yeah. Maybe.
All right, repick, because you have to be here to win.
Sorry, I'm out of the picture.
Okay. Hillary Cartwright. Woo!
Yay, thanks.
Yay!
Let us know what size you want. They run a little small.
All right, next is a $20 gift card to Klarity and a t-shirt.
It's my rings.
I know.
Oh man. Oh.
Uh-oh, we'll put that one back.
We'll put that one back there. Here you go.
It's
Show the t-shirt.
Sabina Santiago, are you here?
Yep.
Woo! Next, we have a necklace from Balthazar Jewels.
Oh,
gosh. We don't have it with us, but
Is my name in that jar? Suzanne.
What?
Oh, wait, that's that person
She
already
just
been.
won.
Okay. Hold on.
You love picking her name.
I know. Patty Rudder.
Woo! Is Patty here?
Is Patty on?
Hello? Should we repick? It's a really good prize. It's a really good
I don't believe Patty's on.
Is Patty here?
I don't believe so.
All right.
Okay,
repick.
someone, she lost out.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to like dig to the bottom.
I know, they're all gathered.
Chris Kitsualis.
Are you here, Chris? Do you see her, Sarah? Or him?
We have a Chris's iPad, so maybe.
iPad, is that you?
That's me. Thank you.
Okay, the next
Yay.
one
Yeah,
is actually a DAPH accessory from our newest collection, which I'm really excited about. You get to pick one of 3. Annie Rata!
Yay!
And then finally, the grand prize, a styling session with Christy. All right, who's gonna win?
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Hillary Cartwright.
Again! Yes.
Yay!
It's because she entered like 3 times on Instagram.
That's what she got.
Oh, well, I don't want to win twice. Is that okay?
Wow, big winner. Oh my gosh. All right, everyone. So that is all we have for you guys. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. I was so excited. So if you have any suggestions or anything about the event, any questions, email us at team@shopdaph.com. And happy holidays. Everyone stay safe. Oh, sorry, one more thing. If you want to shop any of these products, they'll be on our website, shopdaph.com. Sarah can drop that link in the chat, and you can discover all of these awesome brands and shop for the holidays, because shop local, because we need it and we appreciate it. All right, have a great evening.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.